G'day guys, Benny here. At the final table I have a $33 6 max turbo, so just thought I'd fire up the recorder for fun. As you can see here, it's 2800 up top and I'm guaranteed 500 already, but hopefully we get a bit more than that. So just run through the players. The dude straight to our left is a complete fish, and he lost his stack just before. He's got 3 big blinds. Hopefully he busts out pretty soon. This Upumimus, or whatever how you say that. He's been extremely active and was race folding under the gun like every time. So I shoved on him a couple of times. This D-Leash just won a big pot from him the last hand before the break. As you can see here, D-Leash is quite weird as well. So A6 is definitely a shove. Alright, I'm going to go through one more time, just for the fact that there's these 2 shorties on my left. I reckon I can fold once more before it gets critical. This Avi Popo is pretty good. He's a good reg, and we have another fish. So there was a fair few regs at the with 2 tables left, and they've all gone. So that's just good. Obviously, we're getting in the 9s here without even thinking. Even if DGRD re-raises here. Just going to tank for a bit and then ship it on him. He was on my table with 2 tables to go, and I reshipped quite a lot. So, oh, nice flop, beautiful. That's the double up we needed, I think. And to take it off him, who was the other good player at the table too. Pretty happy with that. So now we're in a good position. I'm pretty sure I'm staying away from D-Leash here, because as we saw before, he can float with Queen High and things, and I'm pretty sure I'm just going to try and stay out of his way in general, even though he's probably going to be raising every pot from now on. I've only got a 2-to-1 chip disadvantage at the moment, so I'll probably just let him have a bit of fun with these other short stacks and then worry about him later. Just try and pick my spots against him, really. Looks like we're getting a pay bump here, which is nice. 7-4, we're just going to fold. Especially given that RV Popo's in the big blind, he's going to be calling correctly, I'm guessing. So hopefully D-Leash knocks him out this hand too. 7-5's obvious fold. So this is one of my favourite tourneys in Australian night times, as I was saying in the other video that I made. I really like playing turbos during the week, just because it suits my schedule and the fact that I have to get up for work and things. And I've made really deep runs quite a lot in this tournament, but I've never final tabled it until tonight. I've only ever I reckon there was a streak of about 4 or 5 cashes in a row where I've finished 18 to, I'm just going to fold here after that limp. Finished sort of 18th to 30th a whole bunch in this tourney, and kind of never got deep. So ace from space, no. Well, as you can see, there's some pretty awesome play going on right here. Unfortunately, he didn't knock the other guy out. D-Leash, his range is pretty wide here, and he, after donking that, I probably put him on just about anything. And what does he turn up with? Oh, not better than aces, obviously. Queen 5 for a pair of 5s, so he check called flop, donked turn, and then called river with, obviously it's pretty easy call here with ace check. And we're flipping, so hopefully we get there. And we do. Yeah, boy. Alrighty. I have a feeling this is our 20 to lose right now. So, just put the pressure on. Obviously we would have been calling pretty wide here. Probably any king we would have been calling. Queen 9 we're going to be calling. Probably 4s, 5s plus. Any ace obviously, but not 6-9. If I would have the 9-8, I probably would have given D-Leash a walk here, just why AB Popo is so short. I just don't see the reason to have been mucking around with him. I'm going to min raise here to induce from AB Popo and call him off, but we get through. 3-4s fold. And no king, and we're three-handed. So 1500 up top now. So good game us. Well, now we're pretty deep at the moment, so I'm not even going to attempt a deal at this stage. There's no point. And given that I've tagged both these guys as fish, I think I'm just going to go for it here. I think I'm just going to let him have it. I don't really want to call 2 streets at all with this hand. He might seem weak, but I think it's a pretty high variance spot, and I just don't think we need to worry about that at the moment. And once again, we're just going to fold here. Open the 8s, obviously. Now we've seen him donk lead with just about any pair a couple of times here, so I'm just going to peel. And I don't think I'm going to be folding yet. Once again, he could have a 9 here, but we also saw him do it with bottom pair before, so I'm going to peel once again. This is kind of interesting. There is a chance that we could value bet here. He may call with a 3 or a 4, but I think I'm just going to check back. And he has ace high, so I don't think he's calling there with ace high. I might have been wrong. What the hell was that? 6x raise. Good times. As you can see, I'm going to try and stay away from high variance situations with these guys. I'm going to be opening the king 7 here though. But in general, I'm just going to be trying to pot control most of the time. I'm going to open the Jack 7 here. Yeah, just going to be pot controlling and trying to... so that would involve checking back a lot of flops that I might otherwise not. And just calling when I might have raised occasionally. I just don't see any reason. But now we've got aces, and I'm going to bump it up here, obviously. And we get flat, which is nice. So hopefully we get a shove. Nope. Oh, it's a pretty good flop for us. So right now I'm going to bet really small to induce here, because I have a feeling that either one of them are going to shove, so I'm going to bet 88k. Obviously never folding, and I'm pretty sure they're never folding any pair. And now we can easily put the rest in on the turn here. And I don't think he ever folds. Oh my god! Oh, fuck me. Okay, well, that is fucking brutal. Really not happy at the moment, guys, as you might have expected. But we've still got some chips, so let's just try and grind it back here. That's a pretty good flop for us. I think I'm going to check jam, allow D-leash to bet at this. And I'm just going to get it in. But he folds. That really sucks. Well, that 2-outer, it was a $1,300 card. I'm definitely winning this tourney if I win that, but we're still in it, so... Let's go. Nines here, I'm obviously never folding. But we get a walk. I think the Jack 3 I'm just going to fold. The King 10's definite shove though. Just posting my beat on the forum. Oh, kings, here we go. So we get a shove, and obviously we're never folding. And we just got to fade a diamond or an ace, and we do. So, alrighty, heads up now. And we're guaranteed 2k and 2,800 up top. So, and we've got enough chips to contend with this fish now. So, given that he hasn't donked us, I think it's a good time to c-bet here. And my heads up strategy is probably pretty similar to most people, and especially against this guy. I'm going to be trying to play a lot of pots in position, and I'm going to be trying to keep the pots pretty small in general. I don't think there's any need to bloat the pot. Here's a pretty good example. I could raise, but I don't think he's ever folding, so I'm just going to flat and try and hit my straight, which I do. Now, I think I can put in a little raise here. That bet looks really weak to me. If he has a flush, then good game him, I think. But he just flats, so I don't put him on the flush, especially after he checks there. So I'm definitely going for value here, and I'm going to bet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I'm going to bet a little bit more than that. 150k, I think. We're going to be folding to his massive opens most of the time. There's no need for us to get involved since we've just taken the chip lead already, but we're going to be opening most buttons. Once again, I think we're going to be facing action on further streets with our bottom pair, so I'm pretty happy with just folding here and letting him have that one. You've seen he kind of donks around a bit. Similarly here, we're just going to be checking and trying to hit a set. We don't, but that's not a horrible board. But he comes out and bets 2 times pot. There's just no need to be doing anything with 3s here. I really do feel like we're deep enough that I can just grind him down here. Now, his c-bet is really weak this time. His other c-bets have been quite a lot bigger. I'm reading that as weakness, but we'll soon find out. I'm going to raise the flop here. And he snap folds. So when he bets small, donk bets small with air heads up. That's a pretty good read, because there was a couple of times where he let out huge, and now all of a sudden he's betting really small. So I'm pretty sure that's about as good a read as you're ever going to get there. Pretty good flop for us here. Once again, he's let out. I'm just going to flat here. Once again, don't really want to get it in here, but I can't ever fold. And he just checks, so I'm going to check back and hope to hit here, pretty much. That's a pretty nice card for us. I think we can actually value bet this, and I'm going to try and go a little bit less than half pot. I think he calls with just about any pair the way we played this. He's tanking, which is interesting, but he folds. Oh, his raise sizes are all over the place. It's pretty funny, really, but we're just going to be playing uber tight, basically. Unless we want to play for stacks, I won't be doing much. Once again, top pair here, I'm just going to be flatting because of our kicker. That's a pretty nice turn card for us, though. Once again, I'm just going to let him barrel off. I think we have the best hand here all the time, but there's no need to get into a high variance situation. I'll be calling river here 100% of the time. And he had air balls, so as I said, we're grinding him down here pretty well. And we really haven't had to do much. Now this is a pretty decent spot to be getting it in. What I'm going to be doing is just min raising here and hoping that he spews. So hopefully we get there. And he just flats. Obviously I'm never folding now, so if he has it, he has it. Oh my god. Well, I don't think I'm supposed to win this tourney right now. But we're going to keep trying. We grinded him down pretty easily there, so I'm just going to do exactly the same thing, and hopefully we actually get lucky. Once again, his 4x, there's just no need to be playing king 10 out of position here, so I'm just going to be folding. I think 10 deuce, so I'm just going to fold here too. The sun is shining out of this guy's ass at the moment, I have to say. It's not much fun at the moment. Flop the flush draw, and we get there, so obviously going to try and build a pot now. At least that folds. Open. And we're just going to be limping behind here. Once again, play pretty cautiously. And he's bet double pot this time, so I'll just be folding. A7 open. And he's bet small again, so I'm going to put in a raise again like I did last time and try and take it down, which I do. So that read we had on him before is pretty solid. So if we don't get unlucky again, I think we might be right. So see, now he's come out and donk bet a little bit bigger, so pretty sure I'm just going to fold this. I think ace 5 is too strong not to be raising here, so a lot of the times I've been just checking back there, but I think with an ace it's worth raising there, trying to get some value. This is the first 3-bet that I've seen him do. Normally I'd probably flat against an aggressive opponent, I'd probably flat in position with king 9, but here I'm just going to fold since he hasn't 3-bet us once really. Just checking the queen 8 here. It's a pretty good flop for us since he only limped. I'm definitely going to peel one here, and depending on what his sizing is on the turn, I'll probably check call again here. I could probably get value out of a 10 here. I don't really put him on a king given that he checked the turn, so I'm going to bet quite small, about 3rd pot, and try and get value from a 10. And he had a weaker queen, but we chop. I'll fold the 8-3. And he's back to his 4xing again, so just going to be fold. It's pretty obvious that his bet sizing is pretty indicative of the hand strength that he's got. He pretty much bets. Oh, hello. I think this is a pretty decent flop to slow play given that he's just potted it. So I'm just going to flat here and see what he does on the turn. Now he decides to bet small. I think we've got to build a pot here and protect from spades. No, I think I can still call here, and because we've got a shove stack on the river now. And he checks. That small bet that he had was pretty indicative of not much of a hand, but we're going to shove here and hope we get called. And we do. And we ship a huge pot. So, and my brother's just messaging me. He just won a satellite to a 1K tourney, so awesome him. We flop top pair. Pretty happy getting in here against this guy. So I'm going to donk and try and sorry, just he's not deep enough to be raising him. I don't think he's folding much anymore, so we'll just be folding here this time. Once again, we'll just be checking the queen 3 here and hoping to smash a flop. Now, if ever I was going to raise him as a bluff here, this would be the board to do it since he limped. I don't really put him on an ace, but I just really don't think it's necessary. I mean, he's been handing his chips to us. Sorry. So there's just really no need. I think this is a pretty good one to flat actually. Well, we've got backdoor draws. I'm not really putting him on much here, given that he didn't raise and now he checks. So I think I'm gonna lead out here. And he folds. Yep. Ace Queen is going in the middle. I think I'm just gonna shit pre. Hope he calls it off here. She doesn't. Still going to be moon raising here. This guy's not 3-betting or shoving light, so there's no real need to just be open shoving yet. He's donking range, as I say. He's made a bigger donk here this time, so I think he might have actually hit the board. So he's going to fold. Once again, I'm just going to ship it in here. Just try and wear him down a bit. And obviously folding the Jack 2. Folding the Deuce 5. Just going to be checking the Queen 5 here, and it's probably nearly a board that I could donk bet myself, but I think I'm going to take a stab here. He hasn't really ever checked the flop, so I didn't see any reason not to this time. Just going to be min raising here. As you guys have seen, I've probably definitely bet calling this one. I've been shoving some of my value hands and min raising some of the other ones, but I think that he's not really picking up on that, and I don't really want to get in a situation where I'm stuck with ace jack high and I want to try and call it off on the flop. So yeah, I don't actually mind that, and once again I'm just gonna be min raising here. He's getting pretty short now. Don't think I can call off with jack 9 though. Same with 9-6. I'm just going to fold. No, just going to fold. So it seems like 10 big blinds is his cutoff to start shoving here, and it looks like we're going card dead. So that's always fun. King 4 is pretty close. I mean, probably King 9 I'm calling. King 8 suited I'm probably calling. Queen Jack I'm probably calling. Once again, he's basically never 3-better, so there's no real need for me to be shoving instead of min raising. Just risk the minimum, and I'm going to be doing that here now, trying to get him to shove on us, but doesn't seem like he is. Ace 5 I'm definitely calling if he shoves. Now he's only floated, but we're going to put him in here. Ace Queen, we're just going to be min raising again, and hopefully he shoves on us, but he calls. Obviously never ever folding here. Any lucky donk bets, which he doesn't, but we're going to try and bet small and try and induce here. Doesn't work. Don't really know how this guy managed to get to heads up. He's pretty horrible. I'm sorry if you're a TPer. If you're a TPer, I'm guessing you'd be new, because there wouldn't be too many seasoned TPers playing like this. But 6 big blinds, I'm just going to be getting it in with king high here. I think it's definitely worth it. And we can bink king. No. Oh. It's back up to 12 big blinds now, so once again we're just going to be going back to our min race like we were before. So with any luck he starts shoving on us, which he hasn't been, but once again definitely shoving the ace-5 here after his limp. I'm just going to rip in the ace-3 here. Don't really want him flatting if I min-raise. Just going to fold jack-6 obviously. I'm going to fold the 10-4 as well. I'm going to be min-raising this. I mean, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. It might look like I'm playing pretty exploitably here, but I really just don't think there's any reason not to against this guy. He's just really, I don't think he's picking up on it at all. Okay, so this is kind of the situation I didn't want with the ace-3 before. It seems when he gets down to 10 big blinds, he starts to get a bit more desperate with these sort of things. So now he's got a few more chips. I'm just going to keep min-raising and hopefully it works. It's not a bad flop for us. I think this is it, guys. I think I'm going to be calling. There's no real reason for him to be donk jamming there with an 8. I think he's doing this with air a lot of the time, so I'm going to call. So good luck me. He's got a West 5, and we have a straight. Oh my god! This is not funny anymore. That's the third time I've got really unlucky against this guy. So that's a 2 3-outers and a 2-outer now, basically for the win against this guy. So this is fun. I have to fold now. I really don't think I'm meant to be winning this tournament, to be honest. There's no real other way to explain that. It's pretty crazy. But we're going to persevere because this guy is horrible. So, okay, we've flopped a jack, obviously, a king. We're obviously never folding here, and we're going to bet small again and try and induce. Inducing doesn't really seem to work against this guy, though. Maybe I could have checked back and just hope he jammed turn. I'm just going to be min-raise, calling the aces, the ace deuce here. So he's just folding his way back down to less than 10 big blinds, and doesn't really seem to be making any effort. Now that he's less than 10 big blinds, though, I'm just going to rip in the king 8 here. Oh wow, first min raise I've seen from him. It was probably aces. So fold the 3-7. Obviously we're never folding ace 10 here, but he does, so awesome. I'm going to open the 9-6. He's tanking. He folds, wow. Queens. Oh, awesome. Come on. Just shove on me, mate. Okay, so he's getting really short now. It's about time I have to start sort of open folding a lot more. I think I'm just going to check here. I'm pretty happy with my hand. I think if he had a king, he would have just raised pre, so I'm going to get it in here. There's an open ender, and he gets there. Well, I really don't think we're meant to win this tourney. I think that's 4 times now that he's got in with the West hand and got there. So we're going to keep grinding again. Just going to have to fold here. pretty sure I'm getting super used right now because this guy is crazy. What are we playing for here? $800. Well, I'm pretty sure you've had your shot at 800 now, sir. I think it's my turn too. Once again, because he's got a few more chips now, we're just going to be going min raising, and I'm pretty sure before long we're going to be building it back up again. His limping range is always very weak. I'm just going to put some pressure on and get it in here. We'll just go back to min raising the buttons. We're basically just trying to get him to fold his way back down to 10 big blinds again, like he has been. So we're going to keep on opening until he shoves on us, which he hasn't been. Once again, I'm pretty sure he's shoving most kings and most aces pre-flop rather than calling. So I think that's a pretty nice flop for us, and I expect us to take this down most of the time, and we do. And I really can't believe how horrible this guy's playing and just letting himself get blinded down again. He's had, what, 4 opportunities now. Yeah, I'm going to check and try and induce him to shove here. Obviously not folding. And he does, so let's get it in, and good luck. And he's got a jack at 6. Oh my god. Oh well, alright. Is that 5? That's 5 times he's got lucky now. What the fuck is going on here? I'm going to check back here. Try and hit, which we do. Now, it's going to be raining, sorry. Okay, I think this finally might be it. If he has a higher flush than me, I'm going to scream. And he doesn't, so yay, we finally shipped this 20. Wow, that was possibly... I think it was actually lucky I was recording this, because otherwise I would have thrown something. So, 2850 up top, so really happy with that. That's my biggest score. Hey, that's my biggest score ever, online. My last biggest was 2400, so fucking ship it. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed this, guys. Benny Macca, shipping like a boss. See you guys.